What's up? Welcome to Models and Agents for Beginners, episode 73. It's June 16th, 2026. We've got some really cool AI stuff to talk about today. Let's dive in. Something wild just happened with a new AI model that could change how you work on school projects or creative ideas. A researcher who tries out fresh tools every week shared that Fable, a new model from Anthropic, feels like a real jump ahead of earlier versions. It does not just answer questions or write a bit of text. Instead, it can take on bigger, more complex tasks all at once. Think of it like your phone's autocomplete suddenly learning how to finish entire paragraphs while still sounding like your own writing style. Another way to picture it is upgrading from a basic calculator that only adds numbers to one that can also explain why the answer makes sense and then suggests the next problem worth solving. These bigger jumps are starting to show up more often across different companies, not just one lab. This matters for anyone using AI for a TikTok video or a history essay, because the tools are getting better at understanding what you actually want instead of just guessing the next word. For future careers that mix creativity with technology, learning how to guide these tools now gives you a real edge. You can try something similar right now by opening a free ChatGPT or Claude account on your phone or laptop. Ask it to rewrite a paragraph from your own writing in a completely different style, like turning a serious school report into a casual text message to a friend. Watch how it keeps your main points while changing the tone. Okay, now for my favorite part of the show, the deep dive, where we look under the hood at how one piece of AI actually works. Today, we are exploring how AI music tools get trained on huge collections of songs. You know how when you listen to a playlist, Spotify notices the songs you skip and the ones you replay, then quietly adds more tracks that match what you have already liked. Now imagine that same system gets way better at noticing patterns across millions of songs at once, not just your personal list. It starts spotting tiny details like how certain beats or lyrics appear together, even across artists you have never heard. Next, picture the system using those patterns to create brand new songs that sound like they could have come from your favorite artists, because it has studied so many examples. And that is basically what happens when an AI music model gets trained on huge collections of songs. It does not copy any single track. Instead, it learns the hidden rules that make music feel familiar or surprising. So next time someone says training data, you can tell them it is basically the same idea as a playlist that learned your taste, except the playlist has millions of songs and can now invent new ones. Not so scary, right? Let's check out some cool stuff you can try right away. Facebook just added photo tools that actually do what you ask using simple instructions. You can type something like, "Make the sky more colorful," and the tool tries to do it. This turns a regular social media app into a quick creative helper for anyone posting stories or memes. Open the Facebook app, go to a photo in your library or camera roll, tap the new editing options, and type a clear request, like add a sunset filter that looks natural. See how close it gets on the first try. Here is another one that shows how everyday fun can lead to something bigger. Millions of people walking around with Pokémon Go have been scanning real-world locations for years, and that volunteer data is now powering AI that can navigate without satellite signals. The system learned to understand spaces the same way players learn to find hidden creatures on sidewalks and in parks. If you have Pokémon Go on your phone, keep playing as usual. The next time you are outside, notice how the game recognizes buildings and streets. That same kind of recognition is what the new AI uses. And here are a couple quick bits to round things out. An investigation by The Atlantic revealed that many millions of songs were used in training AI music tools. Popular tracks from artists like Taylor Swift appeared in the datasets. Bad Bunny's songs were also part of what helped build these systems. The goal was to teach the AI how to generate new sounds based on existing music. This use of real tracks means the music people enjoy daily now influences the outputs of these tools. Details came through reporting on Engadget that highlighted the scale of the data involved. It points to the deep connection between everyday listening and advanced AI development. A post on Reddit captured a common interaction with AI chatbots in a humorous way. The chatbots continue to offer assistance even after providing an initial response. Only when the user asks if they are sure does the AI shift to a more cautious approach. This pattern appears across different AI assistants in the examples shared. It highlights how these systems can seem overly confident at first. The post serves as a reminder about the role of human oversight in using the tools. Viewers on the platform found it relatable to their own experiences with the technology. That's it for today. Remember, every AI expert started exactly where you are right now. If something we talked about today made you curious, go try it. That's literally how learning works. Stay curious, keep experimenting, and we'll see you tomorrow. And before you go, this show is part of the NARA Network, a family of daily podcasts covering tech, science, markets, and more. If you enjoyed today's episode, give Unintended Consequences a listen. True stories of good intentions that backfired. You can explore the whole lineup at nearanetwork.com. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.